Yo guys, what is up? Max in our Borderlands 4 video, and today we're going to be going over the fastest way to level to 50. Now we're going to be talking about two different methods in this. The first is going to be not quite as fast, but really efficient if you're a solo player. And then the next method we're going to talk about is blistering fast, but you need multiple people for it. Using the co-op method, I was able to level from around level 30 to level 50 in about 4 hours. It is crazy efficient, but once again, you need multiple people. Doing the solo strat, you'll get from level 30 to level 50 in around I want to say 6 to 8 hours, kind of depending on how efficient you are. I hope you guys enjoy the XP breakdown. Let's get right into it. So if you have not beaten the campaign yet, the fastest way to just get some quick XP during the campaign is to come to any safe house and go to the bounty board and grab a bounty. There's bounties, there's patrols, there's a lot of things. These are all very solid XP. Bounties, you just kill something real quick and you get a fairly large chunk. However, once you get past the campaign, that's where you can really start getting some crazy XPs, and that is because you unlock vial bounties. Now, vial bounties can spawn in any safe house. If you don't see them, you can come back later, or you can save and quit. They do refresh the bounty board on save quit, and these are taking on a vial enemy, and you can kill them very quickly if you've got a good setup, which we'll talk about what a good setup is, and they give ridiculous amounts of XP. Now, for this particular strategy, we're going to be farming the makeshift chalet safe house. That is the one, if you go to Carcadia Burn from the Fade Fields, it's the very first safe house you unlock. The reason this one is so good is because most of the time, the vial bounties are going to be very close to each other and very close to your spawn. As you can see, I've got one right here, which is super close, and one right here that I can grab. There are some times where it'll put one up here. This, unless you grab this safe house, not usually worth. But this particular safe house is really great to farm and save quit farm on because it spawns the vial enemies so close to you. You can, if you don't want to save quit farm, just travel around the map from safe house to safe house, but that's not quite as efficient because a lot of the times you'll get a vial bounty and it'll be quite far away. Just from my time playing, this one is very efficient. Now, to farm these vial targets efficiently, I strongly recommend before you start your grind, trying to find something with splash damage, whether it's Torg weapons, rocket launchers, Jacob spread. Mine right now is level 22, but these guys have a lot of different spots on them. There's the guy, Harlow, she can just use her nuke, but that was 17,000 XP that took me 2 seconds. 17,000 XP took me 2 seconds. Let's go do this vial bounty. But bringing things that have AoE damage, the big thing with these vial monsters is they have a lot of crystals, and if you are having to individually shoot at the crystals to break them and kill the enemy, it's going to take you forever. Versus things that do AoE or splash can hit all of the crystals at the same time. You just insta-kill them, and then you move on. So what I'm using right now, I'm level 38. I'm using a level 22 spread launcher. It'll one-shot all the crystals. I can kill them real fast. I've also got a Vladov SMG with Torg parts, so we've got some more splash damage there. But bringing something that hits in a large area is really helpful. Now, if you are struggling with these vial enemies, one of the important strats to understand is that when they lose their crystals on them, they will regain them back if you don't actually if you don't blow them up. So see these little pink crystals there? Those will attach back to the enemy if you do not break them. So if you're killing them slowly, you're gonna have to shoot at the crystals. Our guy just died there from a ricochet. But make sure that if you are killing them slowly, that you're shooting those crystals. Otherwise, they'll regrow back onto them and make the fight last way longer. So now that we've done our 2 vial bounties, as you can see, I just from those, I went from almost, I'd say probably around halfway of 39 to almost being 40. But just travel back to the makeshift chalet, and then we're gonna quit and come back. Now, what's also awesome about these is the XP scales as you level. So I'm getting 17,000 XP now, but if I was doing them if I'm level 24, or sorry, when I'm level 49, they're like 25,000 XP. So the XP scales. You just grab them, run them, repeat them. It is really, really efficient if you are a solo player. And here we have another Vile Bounty. We can grab that. Sometimes I grab the bounties as well, just because, like, sometimes they'll be on top of each other as well. Our Vile Bounty is, like, literally back where we just came, so I just drive back there, kill them, and then keep it going. This will get you to level 50 very efficiently. Another big bonus of doing these Vile bounties is the like loot cache / reward that you get in your inventory when you open them. Very often gives legendaries, and it'll also give like gear on level for you. So if you're looking for gearing while you're leveling up to 50 as well as XP, it's just very, very solid for both. Now let's talk about the like ridiculously fast farming method, which you're going to want to come to the Someday Rise safe house for. From the Someday Rise, you're going to want to come all the way down the like coastline to the Pitted Stain Ripper drill site. This is, of the drill sites, these are like big kind of slaughter shaft or arena fights. This is the one that I've found with the most mob density, the most amount of enemies spawning. Now, the reason that's important is for this strategy, we're going to be playing in co-op. You could do this solo, but it just won't be quite as efficient. But basically, as long as you and someone else are in the same region on the map, you get shared experience. So what you can do is these drill sites spawn a ton of enemies, and you can go kill on one drill site, kill all the bosses, or kill all the enemies, and then reset it and repeatedly do it. And then your friend can go over to the Prospects drill site, which also has a ton of enemies and a ton of spawns and a boss, and farm that. And if you're both doing these at the same time, anytime your teammate kills something, you are getting XP from them killing it, and anytime you kill something, your teammate is getting XP for you. So basically, you're running drill sites at 2x the speed. Now, the reason we do drill sites for co-op is because bounty farming co-op is a little bit awkward because of having to constantly travel around and find those vile bounties when it really just feels more efficient to save quit. So you could just like co-op bounties as well, but like what I haven't tried it yet, but what could be really crazy is if you and your teammate are both doing drill sites and you get someone else to do bounties as well. I think you can just like really, really level fast. But the like ability to not have to constantly like be traveling and dragging your teammate around and just kind of sit in a spot and farm is really, really nice. But basically the strategy is you just run drill sites while your teammate is also running drill sites, and you're killing ads and you're getting all of the XP that your teammate is getting, and you're getting your own XP. And this is what got me to like level 50 in about 4 hours. After you run any of these Ripper drill sites, you can just use the Moxie machine to just respawn all the enemies and do it again. So you never have to leave. And this is also a really great way to get a ton of gear. The amount of gear and legendaries that can drop if you're doing these like repeatedly over and over again is pretty crazy. And the other thing that's super cool is the drops are saved at the other person's drill site. So like after you farm for like an hour, you might want to go to your buddy's drill site, check all the loot that he's dropped, and then he can go to yours and then swap. You can basically, you're getting like double the drops because you're getting all the loot from yours, and then you're going to get all the loot from your buddies. It is just very, very efficient. Now for the drill sites, the like XP per minute is obviously very dependent on your build. If you are have a proficient build that can kill very, very quickly, you're going to do a lot better at the drill sites than if not. So if your build is not up to running drill sites quickly and efficiently, I'd still probably recommend running contracts. However, if you do have a good setup, which I have some guides for, a bunch of good setups for doing these particularly, I will link those down below. The XP gains is just wild. Guys, that's going to do it for the video. I hope you enjoyed. I will catch y'all on the next one. Guys, that's going to do it for the video. I hope you enjoyed. I will catch y'all in the next one. Take care. Peace.